Good evening once again, everyone. My name is Mr. Smeg Hennigan, and today we're going to be doing tonight, whatever the hell it is. Today we're going to be doing part 5 of the Team Buddies Let's Play, where we're going to be going into the chilling fields. Yes, it's an ice world. I will try and keep the puns to a minimum, but I can't make any promises. I had to fight the urge to say one there. Anyway, what was it? Mission. Well, the reason we're here will appear after the cutscene, of course. But for the missions, we've got a basic old deathmatch. The worst mission to date, as it is, personally speaking, anyway. What was it? Search and rescue mission, and a really, really long mission. The usual stuff. You'll see it when we get to it. But for now, we are going to be watching the little cutscene.
Right, let's get building. Come on, give it a portion. I'll sort it out. You're having a laugh, ain't ya?
What hilarious shenanigans. Anyway, with that done, we now find out that Dr. Madasallorie, the dude who's been causing some troubles for us, is now missing, so we're going to try and recruit him to our RD team. The usual sort of thing. Is that the usual? I don't know. But yeah, now we've got a new type of buddy, a guy who can cloak. It's amazing. His cloaking doesn't work if he's shooting or walks over water, rather like the tank, except, it actually works this time, or doesn't work. He can also steal weapons and ammo if he's cloaked by punching people for long enough. Yes. Now we got 4 missions here. Ice Scream, very lovely. Sub-Zero Hero, which is saving people. Hurdy Birdie, the worst thing in the world, and Kill 'em and Scarp at the last mission. First off, we're going to be doing Ice Scream. Thank you. Yes, see, I did, like I said, I'm going to try and avoid. Got to keep the puns to a minimum, as it were. Basically, we find out that the other teams have been trying to search for the Mad Doctor, as it were, or the Bad Doctor. I don't know, but we've got to find him first. The usual stuff. I keep saying the usual stuff. Anyway, we've got to run around, find stuff, and hope that everything goes our way. As you can see, basic mission statement: litter the landscape with smoking boots. Yeah, unfortunately that does not mean going around like the shoe fairy, giving everyone free boots with tendencies. I forget what the word was. But anyway, that's my cable. Give me a second. Right, anyway, that mission started. We start off with medics, and we can get ninjas as our I think it's ninjas as our secondary? I don't know. But yeah, we don't start off with much. Anyway, we've got 8 minutes to go around and decimate the enemy. Very simple. There's penguins for no reason.
Let's get Mr. Lucky down.
Thank you there, Mr. Starting Camp. Yes, now we get a new set of weapons, some of which are intimidating, some of which are horrifying. As you can see, the medics just flinging each other around for no reason. Very fun time for all. Don't want to know what he's doing with that pump. Anyway, we decided to swap over to my other teammate because it's just a better idea. You see that little green dude, that little green medic's got a new gun. It's the basic one-crate weapon, as it were. I tried to defend myself, but it didn't go well. Anyway, there's some crates around that I didn't notice before. You can get an ice gun, ice grenades, or a power orb gun, which, of course, when you get the super version, turns into, what was it, the multi-orb gun, the weapon that Captain Anthrax was using. The ice gun is a basic weapon. It's very useful if used in combination with another weapon, like anything that can do decent damage, because it can freeze enemies, as you can hear. What was it? If an enemy is somewhat frozen, they take extra damage. But if they're completely frozen, as in they're a big, nice cyan pill, any hit will kill them because they're deep frozen and such. Ice is apparently very easy to shatter with any sort of weapon. There's a jetpack there, but I never get it. Then I go for the gun, for the shield. He's trying to get me, but it doesn't work. Nope, you're not my friend. Anyway, nearly taken out the yellow base. The thing with being frozen is that you got to avoid self-damage, because it's very destructive to yourself. Grab everything I can and decide what was I going to do with this part. Yeah, I think I decided. Yeah, I went over to harass the oranges, as it were. They did not appreciate it. They will appreciate it at least. Oh, you see. Oh yeah, I was flinging him around. He was trying to shoot me, but it wasn't going well. Made my escape completely by accident. some ammo there. There was some rocket boots, but I didn't get them. I didn't get any of the power-ups. That was kind of stupid. Anyway, I gotta remember to say words that aren't anyway. As you can see, that other dude of mine is frozen solid. Well, not frozen solid, he can still move. But any damage dealt to him kills him in one shot. Not the best of plans. I don't think I broke the base, which is an unfortunate thing, but oh well. Nearly dead there. That guy is taking some ice damage, so he's going to be hurting himself more than he hurts me. So not the best of ideas, Mr. Ninja Man. Anyway, we got the... I'm going to be... What was it? I think I was setting up to make a super medic. I completely forget. Headbutt that crate by accident. Now then, super crate means super medic. I accidentally shoot him trying to pass over my weapon to him. Got a nice... Got over 100 health at the start. I think he has one time. As you can see, two people, both completely frozen because they were using ice guns against each other, and one decent shot kills them both in a single blast. It's so fun. Very useful for abusing enemies. Thankfully, everyone's very much out to try and kill each other, so I abuse that a lot. 120 HP instead of 85. This guy is truly a super medic. Of course, technically recreating the... I think I was recreating the movie there. Just steal the crates when no one's looking. Nobody notices it. You know, I'm out of ammo there, so obviously steal more ammo. Thankfully, unfortunately, this thing uses 15 ammo per shot, so one bullet means one actual shot. It's a fun thing. The multi-orb gun uses 21, which makes ammo a bit of a concern, but I can totally live with it. You see, these people are pretty deep frozen, so it's the best idea to run in and give them a good chill, as it were. Well, not a good chill, to give them a good shock. Well, I'm not going to say anything there, but anyway. My other medic there is nicely tending to his own needs. The orange base is destroyed. It's time to just take on the... Oh no, wait. This is one of the few missions where you don't have to destroy the bases. From what I remember anyway. This green medic's got some very silly ideas of how to kill people. As you see. And he's dead.
In the world.
Might blow that enemy decided, hey, I'm moving all the ammo. You can see he's practically a goner. One full hit point. A decent punch would kill him even. Oh, unfortunately the ice ray got him. And with that done, we have won the battle. Oh yes. Thank you.
We won! We won! It was all thanks to me.
Yeah, unfortunately the medic's communications got cut off there for some reason. And yeah, that's Chilling Fields completed, and we get battle maps as such. I can't believe I lost one of my own dudes, but it was kind of my own fault, really. Anyway, now we get Birdie Birdie. This is not a fun mission, because for some reason a bunch of penguins have been as it says, the bunch of penguins have been lost on the North Pole, and my team has to get them to the South Pole. A simple task, you know. Unfortunately, two enemy teams, the oranges and the yellows, have decided to set a base on the path to the South Pole. The path to the South Pole itself is incredibly circuitous, and is it's very, very annoying to get the penguins around. A lot of it's covered in ice, as you can see. Got two mission objectives here. The path to the the path to the South Pole is very slippery and covered with ice, and it's timed. So as you can tell, not the most amazing of levels. And just to top it all off, there's 4 penguins to save, and whilst they will stick through you through thick and thin, they are a bit dim. So, I decide, you know what, I do what I usually do with this mission. Run in, clear everyone out, and then get the penguins to safety. I got my teammate there doing stuff. Those snowmen can be destroyed to get lovely weapons and guns, as you'll see in about half a second. Not the best of shots with these grenades, but it works, because listen to this. Oh, that's beautiful, and I get a Harrier. This thing can actually stay in the air without me having to hold down the X button. Always a fun time. And it shoots 4 rockets, one at a time obviously, that home in on things. And then something I don't really use until the next mission, I think it was. It's something I didn't really learn until later on, that you can hold the lock-on button, the R1 button, and and not, and you know, be able to strafe the air left, right, up, down. And of course, because I can aim the gun down, I can just get whoever's trying to kill me from below. With the orange base destroyed, it's time to go harass the yellows. Oh yeah, I think it's the yellows. As you see, there's a drop zone in the middle of the level. You can tell the base is very, well, the orange base, the yellow base, the woods. You can tell the path is very tenuous. Or is the word tenuous? I don't know. But, oh yeah, I've tried building it. Well, my team managed to build this super stealthy. Yeah, they're Geordies, I think it is. I forget the exact accent. But, yeah, there's one dude left that I never ended up finding. But with the yellow base destroyed, the enemy can't build an anything, so they were left to lounge in whatever the hell it is, Society. You can see the 4 penguins there, all grouped together, all nicey-dicey. Is that even a word? Anyway, with 4 minutes left on the clock, it's time to get the penguins actually, you know, moving along. As you can tell, the penguins might stick through you through thick and thin, but they are immensely dim. Well, sort of. They will try and aim towards you, but if you put too much distance between them, they kind of get confused and they sort of meander about doing the thick and a bugger all. I don't think I end up breaking that second snowman. But yes, as you can tell, the path is very windy, very long. For some crazy reason. It must be a frozen river or something. Then, what of the rocks? Anyway. We managed to get, so far we've got 3 of the penguins. My teammates have managed to build their tanks and such. As you can tell, this is a map where you have to be quick on the mark, otherwise you're not getting anything done. Even if you manage to clear out all the enemy, the entire enemy presence, you still have to deal with the fact that there are, you know, what you call? You still have to deal with the fact that the penguins are quite amazingly dim. I keep saying that they are amazingly dim, apocalyptically dim, whatever the word is. At least they're not the camels, because these guys move at a pace. Unfortunately, they move too fast, so they can just... They run and they collide with something, and then it's just like, oh, help me. I don't know why they're in a very deep voice and such, but oh well. Anyway, we got one of the penguins very close by, with only 2.5 minutes left, so as you can tell, I was panicking, because, oh, what about the other penguins? Now then, this is the South Pole with, as you can tell, south. And then there's one of the penguins. See, this is what I meant. They're very... They do try and get close to you, but they keep slipping on the ice, which is not very good, you know? Not very good. Come on, penguins, yes. See, this one's got the right idea, the bright idea. He gets very close, and then just as he crosses over the border, it's just like, yay, we're here. Hi, pole! No, I'm not gonna try and avoid being offensive for once, you know, the usual sort of thing. You can see there's no activity going on here for some reason. Might have been because I wiped out all the activity. Anyway, with the, what was it, 100 seconds left, that would be a good time to have that silly little hurry up sound. Actually, now it's 90 seconds, so I really should stop talking. Or maybe I should start talking, because I'm not playing the game right now. I'm just talking over the game as the thing's going on. Anyway, as you can see, these penguins are finally getting the idea and tracking me. One of my stealth buddies is flying the Harrier. And now the penguins are almost back to the freaking South Pole. Well, one of them is. Guy's got the idea, and it's just like, nope, no, I don't want to go there, it's scary there. South Pole is scary. Anyway, nearly get him there now. There's less than a minute remaining. Those penguins don't really care too much. As you see, they all just like lining up, like, is this where the queue is? And that penguin's still getting confused by the terrain, because unfortunately they cannot walk up the slopes. That patch of ice is actually cracked so people can walk on it with traction. Here I'm just like, yeah, finally got the penguin here! Unfortunately, the penguin didn't seem to want to cross over, so I had to give him a swift punch in the back. Now, thankfully, I didn't kill him. It was always a good time.
I haven't had this much fun since Aston Villa won the cup.
Yes. I hope you can't hear what's going on downstairs, because this is the thing. Unfortunately, I didn't kill everyone. There was a stealthy buddy just sort of meandering about somewhere. I didn't spot it. If you did, let me know. Anyway, I'll shut up for now, because, you know, this is just the victorious run, as it were. I tried it a few more times, unfortunately it didn't go too well. So yeah, I decided to go stag for this one, and just because last time I did it, my teammates kept making tanks, and I couldn't get the bloody penguins moving. Yeah, as you can tell, they start off with two I think they start off armed as well, but they start off with two commandos. Is very useful. Unfortunately, I was a lot faster on the mark. Now, this would be very difficult if I didn't know where the Harrier was. Oh, and the fun thing about the homing weapon, it homes in on Stealthy Buddies. You can just see that little shadow there. Oh, it's dead. I think I killed him? I haven't killed him yet. There he goes. That's him dead. That's all of the yellows dead. I kind of panicked here for a second. I thought, wait, put that block there. I didn't realise that it was me, of course, because of the LOL explosions. Well, LOL explosions. I don't know. Lots of lovely explosions, yes. Anyway, with the base now terminated. As you see, I'm doing the strafing maneuvers here. It's only useful in certain situations. I don't know what they are. Anyway, with that done, I decided to deal with the polar bears that could have assailed my poor penguin companions. And decided, alright, you guys, you're on with me. Get them to go away. Not accidentally bounced on top of one of their heads. Anyway, with mission halfway run out, I stutter on my words. Anyway, here's what you get if you break this this one. You get a taser. It's very conductive to winning the game if you've not figured out where the Harrier. Anyway, I was doing very good, as you can tell. There's just little graves littering the world. With what was it? Penguins are actually tailing me slightly decently for once. Oh yeah, so basically the taser is very useful for close combat electrocutions. It's kind of like the Anchor, except there's no chain lightning, unfortunately. The penguins, again, they keep insisting on getting stuck on the scenery. I was completely unsure where the hell I was meant to go. I thought, oh wait, that must have been another penguin, but then I realized, wait, no, that's a polar bear. It's all fine. Anyway, got all 4 penguins with me, which is always a welcome sight, and a very rare sight, as it were. And what was it, 70 seconds left, and they're all very closely tailing me, or sort of, just sort of slipping around doing their own thing. Oh yeah, and of course, as you can tell, the thing needs to reload because it does a little electricity thing, or shock thingy. Anyway, with the penguin saved, hooray!
Anyone fancy a quick Ruby? I'm arming.
Thank you. Anyway, with that done, we have for really finished the hurdy-burdy, the most annoying mission to date. There's a bunch of others, but, you know, we'll see those as they come up. Anyway, with those 2 done, we can now access Sub-Zero Hero, the mission where we have to save Dr. Madasallorie, the expert on crate technology, as it reads there. And then, unfortunately, he's a bit hung up at the moment. Well, not hung up at the moment, that's not really a joke. He's frozen somewhere, and we have to go save him. The other 2 teams have apparently been able to set up, as it says there, but, yeah, they're a bit too busy killing each other. And I like that. You must find him first. If he's dead, then spit on his grave. If he's still breathing, keep him safe and get him back to our base. Move out! Yeah, and of course, there's an obvious joke, hint? I don't know. But anyway, with this, we have to do 2 things. Well, we have to do one main thing and one not main thing. Gotta find the scientist and bring him back to base. You know, alive, of course. And of course, we gotta open a can of trademarked whoop-ass on our opponents. I didn't know they trademarked that thing. Must have been around doing the Powerpuff Girls. I don't know.
Ninja power.
And yeah, we start off with ninjas. Ninjas, however you say that. I think the secondary buddy we get are Stealthies. I don't remember. Anyway, I get stuff going here. Get the crates moving. Whoops, I don't know how I managed to do that. Fling it backwards. Yeah, the footprints obviously show where to bring the dude, or wherever he goes. Thank you. That was just I don't know why they just do that random yell. But yeah, just gotta get the power orb gun, get things rolling. Really make everyone's heads pop if they're even the remotest bit frozen. That orange dude is trying to currently pass on me, so I decided to cut him off at the pass. Thank you. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a weapon. Well, he does have a weapon. Unfortunately, it's too close range for me to not give a care. You can see he's trying to attack me, but unfortunately, I got the drop on him. And he's dead. Don't know if that was the only orange, but, well, it's not. As you can hear now, there's something firing ice guns. It's not me for once. Well, it's not me for once, I don't know. But yeah, all the enemies start off with ice guns. There, I am completely frozen, so if I take even an iota of damage, I am dead. Or any decent burst damage, as it were. Gotta wait for myself to chill out before I can do anything else. Now, there's a couple of turrets that can fire ice guns, which is always a bad time. And someone managed to take a surprising amount of damage, like nearly half my health. But yeah, here we go. We're taking out the orange base before the oranges could know what the hell's going on. Fortunately, they were too busy trying to, not... Actually, I don't know what the hell they were busy with, maybe killing each other. But yeah, there's only 2 teams assailing me for once. As you can see, that snowman is over there. Oh, I managed to get myself killed. The ice beam caught me, and I took too much damage. Unfortunate. I've got my teammates... Got my teammates working on big weapon, as it was. I'll try and avoid imitating those dudes because I'm pretty sure I'm going to offend someone on the internet. Don't know how the hell I managed to do that, and I don't know how I managed to do that either. My controls were getting a little weird, completely by accident, of course. So I'm not going to blame anything else. That's the multi-orb gun made. I'd get him to start making Stealthy Buddies, as it were. And yes, you can see really dealing damage now. Unfortunately, the fun thing is the multi-orb gun can stun enemies. Unfortunately, it can also stun myself. Gotta try and avoid getting myself hurt because of the huge blast radius and things like that. Unfortunately, they managed to get one as well. So I've got to watch myself and stuff. See the ice guns there? I didn't think too much of it until I realised, wait a minute, it's doing damage to me. I may want to back away from that thing. Anyway, we'll lock on the base. It's dead. Grab everything I can, and there we go. That's the snowman destroyed. Those things bounce on your head. So I've got, what was it, a flame jet. Oh, things are going to heat up now, as it were. I can't really say that. The game's already beat me to it. That guy's trying to chop my head off. Unfortunately, I've got my shield going. So I've toasted him. And that's a ton of people already exploded. Weirdly enough, it is possible to catch these ninjas when they're on fire. It's Oh well, maybe it's because they're not doctors. Anyway, I steal all the health and ammo I can. Yep, and there's a stealthy dude. Would have gotten away if I wasn't paying attention. There's polar bears running around, as you can hear. That thing's doing damage to me because I'm completely frozen now, so I've got to avoid it. Which is always a thing. I forget what I was trying to say there. I've only got the yellow base to destroy now. All the enemies are dead technically. Well, all the buddies are dead. And there's a snowman here as well that can that also drops a weapon, which it's technically worse than the weapon I've got, but I still get to use it for a while because reasons. I never realised why. Yeah, I get a... what's that? Yeah, it's a scatter bomb. I had to read that out because you can't really see it from here. Now, can you tell what the scatter bomb does? Oh, it's obvious. But yeah, basically, what was it? The stage 6 grenades that you can get. Are these grenades? Potentially the grenades, I don't know. But basically, explosion day. And the closer you get, the more explosions you get, obviously, or the more explosion damage you do, because, hey, they're all clustered together. Similar with cluster grenades, except, well, except these are more useful for dealing with airborne targets. Grab the country by accident, or just clean up. And they realise, wait a minute, this is not going to be very useful because it keeps flying all over him. Thankfully, the turret didn't survive too long. Thankfully, I'm still able to jump really high, and the flame jet did not disappear when I picked up the other one, which is always a good thing. Because normally you drop a weapon and then it's gone after a few seconds. Hooray for despawn times, or spawn times, whatever it is. As you can tell, my teammates have not been the most active for some reason. We'll see what happens when I finally get around to checking it, because I didn't realise it until I'd found Dr. Madasallorie, freed him, and brought him almost completely back to base. And I was trying to figure out a way to get to the bloody doctor first. So obviously I'm just spent half the time hopping around like a freaking, well, like a ninja, really. Who'd have thought it, you know? And we got loads of blast marks here. There's a perfectly cubical piece of ice there, so it must be him. So don't know how the hell he's managed to get into a blast zone here, but whatever. I just decided to set this polar bear on fire because I know he's going to cause trouble for me. Sorry if I went slightly nasally there. I had to rub my nose. I can keep talking for ages and ages. I don't know why. I don't know why the hell I decided to stop beating up on the poor bugger. I think the insulation makes it so they don't take too much damage from fire. And obviously, fire is the best way to get him out until he's out, in which case he starts panicking a bit. this guy is a bit of an issue, so unfortunately we can't do the usual thing and just kill him straight away. We have to save him, you know, get the story going and such. Unfortunately, he's still running away from me. I don't know why. Might be just the fact that I'm chasing with a flame jet. Unfortunately, I'm out of ammo, so I can't do that anymore. So yes, unfortunately I have to wait for him to stop panicking. I mean, as much fun as it is keeping him running with fear, keeping him walking with, what was it, escorty mission safety as it is a lot better because, you know, I can at least control where he's going. He follows me and such, as you'll see. Ooh, look at him, he's actually walking. Crazy in this day and age, isn't it? And we're very close to the end of the mission, and I figure out what exactly my team buddy, well, my ninja buddy was doing.
Ninja, kick your ass with black one.
Yeah, he was trying to get that crate for the entire time. Intelligence. He didn't have it. And we win, yeah.
Ninja win fight like exotic bird, which win things.
What a lovely, platitudinous sort of thing. Anyway, with, Sub-Zero Hero done, now we've got all this stuff done. Can't believe I still lost another dude. But oh well, it's time to do the last mission. We're not doing VR training, obviously. Kill him and Scarpa. Oh yes. We're gonna be here for a while. Now that we've managed to, save the scientist, of course, not capture, he's going to be helping us with stuff. Now, of course, we've got to do all this whole sort of thing. I like how it says skiing air quotes accident. Anyway, we gotta escort him to the mechanology assisted destruction disc, well, to the enemy research laboratory so he can get his mad disc. It requires mad skills, of course. And once he's done that, the place explodes, and then we've got to get him back to home base. Now, unfortunately, yeah. Thankfully this isn't a timed mission, otherwise whoops, there goes my cable again. I do apologise. All we've got to do is get him to the base and then back again. Unfortunately, there is an entire regiment of enemies out there willing to kill me, which makes things a bit difficult. Time for a little sip here, as it were. Ah.
Calm
Yes.
down, girls. I'm here now.
Thank you. Now for the successful run, as it were. I don't remember how many times I had to retry this. Unfortunately, there are drop zones, but after a while the crates stop dropping. It's a very long while, so I'm able to get like a full regiment of buddies going, all armed and such, but unfortunately I'm not able to do anything interesting with them. Anyway, what was it? My first plan obviously was to get 8 crates so I could make myself a cyborg buddy, and that crate is floating in the air again. These things do not give a crap. Unfortunately, I bounced on his head, so he's taking damage and he's buggered off. Not the best of ideas. He's fine though, that place is warded off, or it's boarded off. Anyway, get the crates needed so I can make a cyborg buddy, which is going to be very tentative to my success because, you know, he's a tank, as it were. Unfortunately, I don't think he has extra defense, he just has extra health, so he's very, very stocky. Thank you. Anyway, with that done, I get him to start building the ray gun, the power orb gun as it is. I keep saying as it is and as it were. Anyway, swap over to him, grab the weapon, and start getting things to build wills. The enemy commandos have decided to start up the offensive. They don't usually start up until about a minute into the game, but if you take the battle to them, then they immediately start attacking. Apparently it's rude of them, or rude of me to try and attack beforehand. God, there's a lot of talking to do considering this 40 minutes of video. Oh, so fun. Anyway, with the, what was it, since I don't technically have to destroy the base, I could have just left it alone. Yeah, well, key word being could have. Or key phrase being could have left it alone. Anyway, yeah, so I decided to deal with their base so that they can't build any more buddies, because that's the worst thing I need right now, a full regiment of buddies trying to attack my weakened regiment. Unfortunately, I ran out of ammo before I can deliver the killing blow, and my enemy was not too keen on trying to get me killed. There was a nice gun nearby, if you couldn't tell, so I nearly get killed. Fortunately, there was only one bullet amongst that whole pallet of crates. So I have to head back and, you know, grab all the health I can, not get killed. Unfortunately, there's no scenery in the world, as it were. You know, nothing that can be destroyed. So I've really got to conserve my ammo, as it were, conserve my energy. Anyway, that dude's nearly got me killed, which is not a good idea. Start beating the crap out of him. He's the only orange buddy left, so I may have caused him a bit of an issue. But, you know, they usually do it to me, so I feel it's a kind of deserved thing. Fortunately, ran out of ammo again. One of my other buddies? Oh yes, I think I was being... Yes, that's right, one of the yellows was trying to come up and steal my crates, which is kind of rude, because they've got their own drop zone, they can get their own crates. But they got stopped by one of the ice turrets. You know, that just happened to be indigenous to the region. Yeah, there's a load of turrets around here, which makes for a bit of a tough game. Because of, you know, the usual ammo conservation, and there's a super crate, so I'll just grab it and run for the hills. 3 shots means I should have enough. I think I had enough to destroy the base. Yes, wait, where am I in the video? There I am. With the orange base destroyed, I get all the ammo, all the health, but no power-ups, which is an unfortunate thing. I was kind of banking on getting like a gun frenzy or a shield so I can run up and deal with some turrets that are off screen.
Now you die.
Thank you. I don't know why he had to say that. Decided to grab some quick ammo quickly as it were. I've got a full regiment now. And then, unfortunately, the good doctors decided to tiptoe along with me. I was trying to get him to go away, but unfortunately he would not budge. Or he would budge, which is a bit of an unfortunate thing, because he kept tailing me. Anyway, my teammates are all getting ready to go. I think I just punched him to get him to move away, but after a while I thought, oh, sorry, he's not going to leave me alone, is he? So I decided we'd deal with the first enemy here, a turret that has a flame jet. Trying to angle the camera so I can see its health bar. Unfortunately, I can't see it from here. It doesn't last long. It is a flame turret. You can't really tell until you get up close to it and realise, oh, it's a flame jet because it's roasting my arse. Oh, the fun times of experimentation. Anyway, with only 5 ammo left, again, it's a very pernickety number. It's only like a third of a shot. I managed to grab a couple of bits of ammo, but it's not enough. My team is building a tank that's going to be very useful for the later run, as it were. With 1 shot. That's it, dead. Unfortunately, I was a bit too close to end, so I ended up getting myself injured. Now then, here comes the yellow team. They're busy building things. There's just a random dude there as well. I think there was a reason for him, but I don't remember what he was. I think he was like just an Easter egg character sort of thing. Thank you, this is my manor. Fortunately, this is also the yellow manor, and they don't quite appreciate it. Thankfully, they were a bit crazy, so they decide, hey, you can't be here, and just abuse it for all it's worth. Which unfortunately isn't much. Thankfully, one of my teammates runs by, get him to target the base. Doesn't go too well, because after a while, he nearly runs out of health, I think it was. As you can see there, he's practically running on empty. And now running away. Oh, the fun. And the other yellow super buddy is trying to do stuff. Super commando. Managed to smash his skull, as it were, and grab all his ammo. Always the best way to deal with things. That dude's trying to bring his super crate. I'm so glad he was able to do that, because that means I get it. Fortunately, I only got 1 shot out of it. So I decided to keep him out. Don't know what he says there. Managed to get him out of the picture as it is. And that dude is just sort of there, so I don't bother him. He doesn't bother me, I don't bother him. I don't think he even helps at all. He literally is just sort of a no player. And then we got a stealth tank, which is very useful in this sort of situation. I try and get my team buddy there to drop the crate, but unfortunately it disappears for some stupid reason. So, no ammo for me, and I'm just sat here thinking, well, now what? Unfortunately, there was a turret around there that shoots bullets, I think it was? The most dangerous of types. There's only 1 yellow buddy left, so I decided to dispatch him. Doing this very play-by-play, as you can tell. Kind of lose track of what the hell I'm saying at times. I'm busy beating him up, but he's also busy beating me up. He got the idea. He's got grenades as well, but he decides not to use them for some weird reason. I had to chase him down and deliver the killing blow before he can do it to me. Because, you know, 10 HP, not the best of ideas. Oh, I get what he says now. It's now safe to switch off your cyborg. Oh, jeez. Oh, hilarious humour. Anyway, with that gun, again, out of ammo, completely high and dry. At least all the enemies are dead. There's a crate there that I can snaffle. Only get 1 shot, unfortunately. Oh dear. One of my teammates gets too close to one of the turrets, which is not the best idea, so I decided, you know what, screw this, I'm going to swap over to the tank buddy. Thank you. There we go. See, unfortunately, under the order of computer buddy, these things are not too dangerous. They can do some damage, but that's about it. Under the guiding hands of a human player, though, they are very destructive. Since this is also, it doesn't make, I don't know why it just burns things, but yeah. With that done, it's time to run in, grab all the ammo, and scarper, or at the very least, swap back to the tank buddy. As you can tell, it's a stealth tank, so nobody could have seen it coming. Very useful for later. And then, obviously, when I hold R, if I double tap R1, I'm able to center the turret, and if I hold R1, I can move the turret left and right. And as you can tell, the turrets will lock on to me the moment I decloak. Not the best thing, but thankfully that one is not able to hurt me because of its low range. It's also a flame jet. I get close enough and I can just roast it. Thankfully I don't have to zoom. I don't have to be zoomed back to normal. I can be zoomed out and of course attack when I'm in a tank. Or any building, any vehicle really. Fortunately this thing has a usable range. I can't attack it unless it's attacking me, which is an unfortunate thing because I've lost half my health with the damn thing. 2/3 of my health. And now with that done, it's time to start very slowly, very gingerly take out the turret. As you can tell, still not enough range. Fortunate circumstances. It's obviously a very, very tenacious sort of thing. I've got to be very picky because my tank's almost completely dry. And because there's no more crates dropping in, this is my last line of defense for attacking this damn thing. Now then, as you can see, my plan is very, very simple. Wait for myself to cloak, get up close, run away burning, preferably with a full clip on the damn thing, and then, weirdly enough, there's like a second turret there. I think that's just a starter light, so the damn thing actually works. But, oh well. That turret nearly dead. And back away. One of my buddies unfortunately falls to the gun turret. Not a good thing. That thing is nearly dead now, so I decide to try and be sneaky about it again. Unfortunately, I think my tank bites the dust. I'm gonna try and be very sneaky. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Bye bye, stealth tank. You will be missed. Fortunately, I have very fortunately, I land a perfect shot on the turret, which lets me clear a path so that my my buddy can take Dr. Madasallorie to the enemy base. Fortunately, there's polar bears everywhere, so I've got to be very, very sneaky about it. And I don't remember if there was anything. Yeah, there was a super crate there for some reason. Smack him across the head because, well, he's just looking around, seeing if there's anything to do. He's not paying attention to me at all, so I smack him across the head. Gets him moving. Fortunately, it also stuns him, so for a few seconds, he's just running around, just going, "Ah, please don't kill me. I'm only a scientist." A scientist, sorry. Anyway, after a while, he finally collects himself. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a bunch of stuff left over because there's no crates, or no crates left over. There's no drop zones active. They're kind of stuck there. Anyway, we finally managed to get him to calm down. I thought, hey, this will defend him. Oh no, it's going to attack him. So I managed to get them to defend me instead. So yeah, as you can tell, he's being very sneaky. He's very, very cautious. So we're obviously tiptoeing around the place. There's an ice turret over there, but thankfully it can't do much when I'm out of its range. Take this back way. There's a turret there, of course, a flame turret. I try and take it out, but for some reason my aim is completely off, even though I'm locked on, and the shots just go like, slightly tipsy. It wasn't a flame turret, it was an ice turret. You think I'd remember that because I remember rewatched that thing. Obviously I was taking a very big risk there trying to shoot it. Then I realised, wait, I don't have to destroy the turret. I can just take the good doctor over to this base. Watch as it explodes. Oh man, so noisy. I'm sorry you couldn't hear me over that amazing explosion. Anyway, with that done, now we just got to bring him back to base, and all will be roses, is even. Let me just zoom in on my thing here so I can see just how long there is left. Only a couple of minutes to spare. Oh no. Anyway, I finally got the good doctor very close to base. Unfortunately, he's taking his damn time. Weirdly enough, with the... Thank you. There are all the red crates have dried up, but there are still green crates. I'd like to see a green crate. No, there's still blue crates popping about, dropping in every so often. I think they're different. They come from a different pool. Anyway, with that done, we finally cleared the mission.
Anyone fancy a quick ruby? I'm Hank Marvin.
And yeah, that polar bear is being a bit of an opportunist. Rude. Anyway, with that one done, Raji Goo Chopper. That's a mouthful. Anyway, with that done, we can see our stats once again, and we can finally save after that 13-minute long mission. Believe me, it took longer to do with all the retries and failures. You know, learning the whole thing. Anyway, with that saving, I do thank you again for watching this very long episode. Probably won't split it, I don't know. But anyway, next up is the Ornamental Peaks. I do hope you will stick around to watch that episode. Thank you for watching. Again.